from our very own alma mater, your very own alma mater. And prior to his studies at the Art Institute of Charleston, he was in sales, but he always had a passion for food and creativity. While completing his studies, he worked for the esteemed Hall Management Group, and his chef that he worked with quickly became highly influential as a mentor and fed his passion for the craft and with cuisine and culture. Currently, he works as the high school culinary specialist at the Art Institute of Charleston, spending his days speaking to the next generation of culinary professionals across South Carolina. If you have ever had the opportunity to speak with Dennis Green, you know instantly how he feels about food and creativity. He is truly inspirational. So please join me in welcoming to the stage Dennis Green.
Normally I just say hello, but today I get to talk about my school to my friends and my family. See, I had the opportunity to speak and I thought it was awesome, like this is going to be great. And then today, as everyone started to file in, I realized I know like all of y'all. I know just about all of you. I've had the opportunity to talk with you and laugh with you and maybe eat some of your food. I've had the opportunity to play Pokemon Go in the middle of the dead summer with some of you. I've had the opportunity to share a little magic with some of you. I've had the opportunity to call one of you my crush brothers right across the street, where we had an opportunity to cook and sweat and cook and make delicious food. So today I just want to tell you a little story, all about how my life kind of got flipped, turned upside down. Now, I only have like 10 minutes, so sit right there. I'm going to tell you how I became the guy who screams Art Institute everywhere. I like food. I have always liked food. So if you ask, why are you a chef? Very simply, I like food. It's delicious. It makes me feel good. Right? It's simple. However, I did not know that in order to become a chef, there were a lot more things that I needed to know. Luckily, I have a support system who realized that there was something in me that I didn't take advantage of. Something in me that I needed to go farther forward. I needed to stretch more to receive. And my wife and my beautiful daughter at the time pushed me to be a chef. My wife asked me constantly, why don't you go learn how to cook? I was like, I already know how to cook. My daughter asked me one night making dinner, random night, Dad, if you had a restaurant, like what would your specialty be? I was like, I make this 7-course meal, we go around the world, it start here, and like I had an answer, and it was the first time I heard myself talk about food like that. Like, I knew nothing about food. Let's be clear. I cooked, and I ate, and I love to eat, and I love to cook, but I had no clue what food was really about. It was pretty much well done everything, barbecue sauce, everything, pre-packaged, make it look nice, done. Didn't realize my personality sold everything that I made. So I enrolled at the Art Institute. A guy named Dan called me and said, you should come look at our school. I said, okay. I saw the kitchen and was like, this is where I need to be. He said, what you think you need to know how to cook? I said, man, I need to learn about food from around the world. He said, cool, because that's what we do here. I was done. I knew this is where I wanted to be, and I wasted no time getting signed up and starting. Mid-quarter, November. Right around my birthday. My wife took me to this amazing restaurant. Like, I was blown away. Like, oh, this is beautiful, this is great. Food is amazing. Like, I want to have something like this. The sommelier said, hey, chef's always looking for really good people. I said, I'll be here Monday after I get out of class. He said, actually, I don't think chef will be here. Give me a second. And he walked downstairs and he talked to the chef. And he came back and said, chef said be here Tuesday at 11:30. Said I'll be here at 11. 45 minutes later, he said I'll make you a star. I started working at Hall's Chop House, one of the best restaurants on the East Coast. Let me tell you something. I learned a lot of stuff there that I did not know I needed to know to be a chef. It was great. I mean, it sucked sometimes because it got hot in the kitchen. And like sometimes it sucked because I was always standing on my feet. And then sometimes it sucked because like restaurant week, although everybody thinks it's really cool, like for us, we work like 14, 15 days back to back to back to back to back to back to back, cooking all night. So yeah, it was amazing and it was fun, but sometimes it sucked. But you know what? I really wanted to cook because I really like food, so I didn't care that it sucked. I didn't care that sometimes it sucked because I had to leave my kids at home sleeping to come to class first thing in the morning. And then I had to leave them in the bed sleeping when I came home in the middle of the night because like I was gone all day between work and school. So yeah, sometimes that sucked. But you know what? I sucked it up so that I had an opportunity to grow and to learn and to be better at what it is I really want to do. And that's make great food. Now, some of you, you're like, hey, I'm good with McDonald's. Yeah, you might be, and that's okay. But I cook for me first. And when I make amazing food, I just happen to talk you into spending a little money for it. At the end of the day, I make food. I make food. And for some of you, I make food so you can eat and feel good. For some of you, I make food to make you smile and say, dang, I know you can do that. And I'll be like, yeah. Sometimes I make food because people don't feel well, and I want them to feel better. Not soup like, oh, you eat this soup, it's gonna make your throat feel better. Like, no, this soup is amazing. Dang, I can actually taste it. Even though I'm all stopped, like, I make food for different reasons, and I learned how to make food at my school. My chef pushed me, told me when I made mistakes, pushed me to be better. My partners pushed me to be better. My chefs, like, I don't have a single chef that is a mentor. I got like at least 5 or 6 mentors. Like I've invested in myself that so many other people want to invest in me. I linked up with a crew at the Art Institute in the beginning, and let me tell you, for a guy who didn't know how to cook, I was a star of that crew. It was a terrible crew. And then I realized there was this other crew that had a little thing going. They seemed to have their stuff kind of together. They wasn't all the way there because we was all in school together, but I kind of liked what they were doing. So I made the decision that, all right, this crew got to go, and I'm going to infiltrate that crew. I'm going to become part of that crew. And we became the Culinary Six. We're the best thing you've never heard of. Because we kind of haven't figured out how to make it do yet. But when you heard of us, then it's going to be, we're the best thing you almost never heard of. Because we're that awesome, right? You got to figure out where you're supposed to be and who's going to push you and get yourself in position to be better than where you were yesterday. Because I don't care if you compete against me. You can, but I'm not going to pull no punches. I'm going to eat you alive. Because I got more experience than you, maybe. I got a better squad than you, maybe. But we're in competition. So if you're going to use that competition to make yourself better, then I'm all for it. If you want to use that competition to challenge me, I'm also all for it. I hadn't had lunch yet today. What you want to do? I sacrificed. I walked across this stage. I got on, you see why I wore these? I wore these because these mean something to me. It's not just I wanted to look good. It's not just I wanted to show off I got chords. Like, these mean something to me. I had to sacrifice life. I had to sacrifice my body. I had to sacrifice mental. I sacrificed things for my kids, for my wife, for me personally, to achieve this goal of getting a degree, to make myself better. So yeah, if somebody look and say, oh, you a cook? I get immediately offended. Like, no, I'm not a cook, I'm a chef. That's a big difference. And if you don't know the difference, then we'll talk about it later. But just know that I know that there's a big difference and it matters to me. I care about what I do. I care about the people that I'm around. I care about the people that I cook for. More specifically, I care about the food that I produce. I care about all of you because I know you. I interacted with you. We've had fun together. We have laughed together. Some of you talked to me about some stuff, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you want to talk to me. Okay. Like, that means a lot to me. This means a lot to me. I scream Art Institute everywhere I go, not because that's my job. It just so happens somebody decided to pay me for what I was already doing. I was already telling everybody about the Art Institute. I was already talking about the faculty and the staff, these people I interact with. I was already talking about the students that I interact with, people that are pushing me to be better. It sounds very selfish, but to me, it's not. Because every time you push me to be better, I'm gonna push you to be better. And now we're like steel sharpening steel. Like, we're like those knives that we use. Sharp, deadly, accurate, all day. I want you to go and be great. That is what I believe you are destined to do. You are a creative. So go be great. Go be creative. This is kind of where I should insert a few cliches. So here you go. Cliche, 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 cliche. A cliche is simply a noun. It is a phrase or opinion that is overused and betrays a lack of original thought. We are creatives. Don't you dare go be cliche. You go be great. When someone says, oh, you cook? Oh, you a cook? Say, no, man, I'm a chef. When they say, oh, you make clothes? No, man, I'm a fashion designer. Oh, you take a couple pictures? No, I'm a photographer. Go be who you are destined to be. Go be great. Change yourself so that you can change the world. That is my motto. That is what I live by. That is not overused, and that is not a cliche, because that's my life. I love you.